What is up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Ngayong araw, meron tayong panibagong lesson. Yun ay ang Systems of Linear Equations in Two Variables. So, ang lesson 1 para doon ay we will illustrate systems of linear equations in two variables. And then yung pangalawa is, tuturuan ko po kayo kung paano mag-graph ng systems of linear equations in two variables. So, ano ba inaantay natin? Pumunta na tayo sa ating lesson. So, tapos na tayo sa lesson 1. Na determine na po natin yung tatlong systems of linear equations in two variables. And nalaman na rin po natin yung number of solution ng bawat system. So, ngayon naman tuturuan ko kayo on how to graph the linear equations in two variables. So, paano nga ba mag-graph ng systems of linear equations in two variables? So, here are the steps. Gagamitin po natin is yung mga intercepts. Yung x-intercept at saka y-intercepts. So, the first one, let's identify the x-intercept and y-intercept. So, kailangan alam muna natin yung x-intercept at y-intercept. Pag nakuha na po natin yung ordered pair na yun, we will plot the intercepts of both equations on the same Cartesian plane. So, isa lang pong Cartesian plane yung gagamitin po natin para i-graph yung dalawang equation. And then after that, i-connect na po natin yung x-intercept at y-intercept ng bawat equation. So, tandaan po yan kasi yan po yung gagamitin nating step. So, kunin muna natin yung, para sa equation 1, yung x-intercept at y-intercept niya. So, doon muna sa x-intercept. So, to find for the x-intercept, we let y is equal to 0. So, using the equation, x plus 2y equals 4, x plus 2y means 2 times y. And then y is equal to 0. So, 2 times 0 equals 4. And then, x, 2 times 0 is already 0. So, hindi na natin isusulat. And then, 4. So, x is equal to 4. So, yung ordered pair po is 4, 0. So, ganun pa rin. Equation 1 pa rin gagamitin natin. Pero, y-intercept naman yung kukunin natin. So, to find for the y-intercept, we let x be equal to 0. So, using this equation, x plus 2y equals 4, x is 0, plus 2y is equal to 4. So, since 0 na yan, hindi natin isulat. So, maging 2y is equal to 4. And then, divide both sides by 2. So, maging y is equal to 2. So, the y-intercept or the ordered pair will be 0, 2. So, ito po yung x-intercept tsaka y-intercept for equation 1. Next naman is yung para sa equation 2. So, dito naman tayo sa equation 2, which is 2x plus 4y is equal to 6. So, first, x-intercept muna hanapin natin. Ganun ulit, we will let y be equal to 0. So, magiging 2x plus 4y means 4 times y and y is 0. So, magiging 4 times 0 is equal to 6. And then, 2x, 4 times 0 is 0. So, hindi na po isusulat. And then, bring down natin 6. And then, divided by 2. Both sides. So, x is equal to 3. So, the ordered pair will be 3 or the x-intercept is 3, 0. Okay, so let's have, doon naman sa y-intercept, copyin ulit natin equation number 2. 2x plus 4y is equal to 6. So, magiging 2. So, we will let naman be x, we let x be equal to 0. So, 2x means 2 times x, which is 0, plus 4y is equal to 6. 2 times 0 is already 0, so hindi na isusulat. And then, ito 4y is equal to 6. And then, divide both sides by 4. So, the lowest term will be 6 divided by 4 is 3 over 2. So, yung atin pong y-intercept or the ordered pair will be 0, 3 over 2. So, ito po yung x and y-intercept for equation number 2, 3, 0, and 0, 3 over 2. So, gamitin na po natin yung nakuha po nating x and y-intercepts for equation 1 and equation 2 para makapag-graph na tayo. For equation 1, the intercepts are 4, 0, and 0, 2. And then, sa equation 2, yung ordered pair naman is 3, 0, and 0, and 3 halves. So, yan po ating Cartesian plane. Let's locate the equation number 1. So, 4, 0. So, sa x-axis yan. Hanapin natin yung 4 sa x-axis. Ayan po. And then, 0, 2. Hanapin naman natin yung 2 sa y-axis. So, nasa taas yan. So, ayan po yun. And then, i-join po natin using a line yung dalawang points. So, ayan po yung graph for equation 1. And then, for equation 2, 3, 0. So, 3 ay nasa x-axis. So, ayan po yun. And then, 3 over 2. So, yung 3 over 2, pwede natin siyang gawing nakadesimal. So, pwede rin siyang 1.5. So, 1.5 means 1 and a half. So, 1 and a half ay nasa gitna ng 1 and 2. So, y-axis. So, saan po yan? Ayan po yung gitna. And then, ipag-join po natin dalawang points. So, ayan po yan. So, kung mapapansin po ninyo, ang graph po ng dalawang equation ay ayan. So, yung red po ay para sa x plus 2y equals 4. And then, yung green naman po ay para sa 2x plus 4y equals 6. So, kung mapapansin natin, parallel yan. So, the graph of the two equations are parallel to each other. Therefore, the system of the two equations is inconsistent. They do not have a solution. So, let's have the second system. X minus y equals 3, and then 3x minus 3y equals 9. So, duman tayo sa equation 1, kunin natin yung x-intercept and y-intercept. Let's have the x-intercept first. We let y equal to 0. So, x, copy natin, and then y daw po ay 0 equals to 3. So, here, wala na po yung 0. So, x is equal to 3. That will be 3, 0. And then, sa kabila naman tayo, y-intercept naman. So, the same equation, x minus y equals 3. But, now, we will let x be equal to 0. So, magiging 0 minus y is equal to 3. And then, 0 na lang yan. Negative y na lang ito. Is equal to 3. And then, si y may kasamang negative 1. So, divide natin both sides by negative 1. So, magiging y is equal to negative 3. So, magiging 0, negative 3. So, na-move muna tayo sa equation number 2. 3x minus 3y equals 9. So, kunin muna natin yung x-intercept. So, magiging x-intercept, we let y equal to 0. So, 3x minus 3y means 3 times y. Y is 0. So, 3 times 0 equals 9. And then, 3x. Negative 3 times 0 is 0. So, hindi na isusulat. And then, 9, copyahin natin. And divide both sides by 3. Cancelled out. So, x will be 3. So, yun po ay magiging 3, 0. And then, let's have the y-intercept naman for the same equation. 3x minus 3y equals 9. So, we let x be equal to 0. 3x means 3 times x, which is 0, minus 3y is equal to 9. 3 times 0 is 0. So, hindi na po natin sulat. Negative 3y na lang po natira. Equal to 9. And then, divide by negative 3. Both sides po. Then, y is equal to negative 3. So, it will be 0, negative 3. So, nakuha na po natin yung x and y intercept for both the equation. So, i-graph na po natin siya sa Cartesian plane. Equation 1 is 3, 0, and 0, negative 3. Sa equation 2 naman has 3, 0, and 0, negative 3 din. So, let's start. So, sa Cartesian plane, yung equation 1 po muna yung i-locate natin, yung i-graph natin. So, 3, 0 ay nasa x-axis 3, and then 0, negative 3 nasa y-axis negative 3. And then, join po natin. So, yun po yung graph for the first equation. And then, let's have the second equation. 3, 0, and 0, negative 3. So, 3, dumunod tayo sa 3 na nasa x-axis. And then, negative 3 na nasa y-axis. After that, i-join po natin yung dalawang point. Ayan. So, kung mapapansin po ninyo, naging parehas na po or nagpatong po yung graph ng equation 1 tsaka equation 2. So, parang naging iisa na lang yung line nila. So, the graph of the two equation coincides. Ibig sabihin, ayun po, parang naging parehas na, parang nagpatong na po yung kanila pong graph, yung dalawa pong equation. Therefore, the system of the two equations is consistent dependent. They have infinite number of solutions. So, dito po, kaya po infinite number po yung solutions kasi talagang hindi lang nag-intersect at one point yung dalawang yung graph po ng dalawang equation, kundi parang naging iisang line lang sila. So, ibig sabihin, napakarami po ng number of solutions po nila. So, let's have the third system. X plus y is equal to 3, and then x minus y is equal to 1. So, here, equation 1 ulit yung gawin muna natin. So, x plus y is equal to 3. Let's find for the x-intercept. We let y be equal to 0. So, x plus y, which is 0, equal to 3. So, wala na po yung 0. X is equal to 3. So, yan po ay 3, 0. Let's have the y-intercept. So, we let x be equal to 0. So, x is 0 plus y is equal to 3. Wala na po yung 0. So, y na lang. Y is equal to 3. So, yan po ay magiging 0, 3. So, nandun naman tayo sa equation number 2. So, x minus y is equal to 1. Ganun din po dito. So, x-intercept muna hanapin natin. We let y be equal to 0. So, x copy natin minus y, which is 0, equal to 1. So, wala na po yung 0. Magiging x is equal to 1. So, that would be 1, 0. And then, x minus y is equal to 1 pa rin po. Pero, ngayon, y-intercept naman kukunin. We let x be equal to 0. So, magiging x is 0. So, 0 minus y is equal to 1. So, negative y is equal to 1. Since may kasama siyang negative 1, divide natin both sides by negative 1. So, magiging y is equal to negative 1. So, yung ordered pair will be 0, negative 1. So, tandaan po yung mga nakuha nating x and y intercepts kasi po i-graph po natin yan. So, yung sa equation 1, yung nakuha nating intercepts are 3, 0, and 0, negative 3. And then sa equation 2 naman ay 1, 0, and 0, negative 1. So, graph natin yan. Doon muna sa equation 1, 3, 0. So, 3 ay nasa x-axis. And then, yung 0, 3, nasa y-axis. And then, i-join natin yung dalawang points. So, yan po yung graph for equation 1. And then, equation 2 is 1, 0, nasa x-axis. And then, 0, negative 1, nasa y-axis. Tapos, pag-join na po natin yung dalawang points. So, yan po yung graph. Kung mapapansin po ninyo, nag-meet po sila at exactly 1 point. Ano pong point yon? Yan po, sa 2, 1. So, yung nag-meet po sila sa 2, 1. So, the graph of the two equations here intersect and meet at exactly 1 point. So, nag-intersect po yung dalawa po nating equation or yung graph po ng dalawang equation at exactly 1 point, which is here is 2, 1. So, therefore, the system of the two equations here is consistent independent. Okay, ang tawag po dyan ay consistent independent. And they only have one solution, which is 2, 1. Ayan. So, summarize po natin yung ating pong natutunan kung about po sa graph po ng systems of linear equation in two variables. So, here, ano-ano nga po yung mga systems? Tatlo po yan. Meron pong inconsistent, merong consistent dependent, at merong consistent independent. So, i-fill in po natin yung table po for the description of their graphs and the number of solutions. So, doon muna po tayo sa inconsistent. Ano po ang description ng graph nila? Yun po ay parallel to each other. So, pag parallel to each other, ilan po ang solution? It has no solution. So, pag inconsistent, the graphs are parallel to each other and then it has no solution. Let's move on naman sa consistent dependent. Yan naman po ay, ang description ng graph nila ay coincides. So, the graph coincides with each other. So, ano naman po yung number of solution? Yun naman po ay infinite number ng solution. So, kapag consistent dependent, their graph coincides and the number of solutions is infinite number of solutions. And then the last system is consistent independent. Their graphs intersects at exactly 1 point. So, nag-meet po yung graph at exactly 1 point. And yung meeting point na yun is the only one solution. So, ulitin pa natin. Pag consistent independent, the graph intersects at exactly 1 point. And yung number of solution is only 1. Kung saan po sila nag-meet, yun po yung solution. So, that is all for today, guys. Thank you. Kamsahamnida for watching my vlogs. Ngayon po ay sana marami kayong natutunan sa aking mga itinuro sa inyo. And please also subscribe to my channel and like this video and clicking the notification bell below para ma-notify kayo sa mga susunod ko pang mga videos. Salamat po sa support. Kamsahamnida. Annyeong chingus. Bye-bye.